right in this hood. Everything's understood. You know that it is. Everything's gonna be alright. These kids, it's the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. I'm glad to be right here. Yeah, you know the vibe is tight. It feels real good. We rocking in the day, not the night. But the night comes, when the night falls, we still stand tall. And y'all know that I'm down with all y'all. If you come to this show, give me some time. Know that you're going to hear a couple of rhymes. Not going to do it for a whole long time to the left, but I'm going to do it on the strength. And the strength of the fact and the matter. We gonna talk about the things when things get crazy. Today, on the Urban Therapy with Sun Show, we are talking about that time when you rode for the wrong person. See, your love and your admiration and your respect for somebody will sometimes have you speaking up for the wrong person, taking up for the wrong person, maybe even, bringing things to fisticuffs for the wrong person, maybe using a weapon. You ain't trying to get there, yeah, even though you're not scared and you're prepared to do whatever because you believed in this person and you thought they'd do better, but they didn't. Left you out there and they ran and you was fighting like a brand new warrior because you can. And you know that means that put a stain on your type of trust, but you know that the people will put you and throw you under the bus. But yo, it's the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. I'm your host, Sun752. And today we're talking about that time or times when you rode for the wrong person. What's going on, Stacy White? Thanks for coming on through. I appreciate you, and you know that I do. Yeah. So, yeah, if you've ever spoken up for somebody that didn't deserve to be spoken up for, you rode out for somebody who didn't deserve to be ridden out for. Now, the thing is, you may not have known that this person wasn't 100%. You may not have known that they wasn't the one that you should have put all your time and your effort into. You may not have known that you made the wrong decision for the wrong person. But you may have found out later, and it can make it even worse when they don't want to take any accountability for getting y'all in trouble. You know how many people have been locked up for this kind of stuff? People sitting in jail for years and years. Some people sitting in jail for decades because they chose to ride for the wrong one. Ride for the wrong one. You rode for the wrong one. Ride for the wrong one. You gotta get the job done. But you rode for the wrong one. You didn't ride for the right one. Yeah. Let's talk about it. How y'all feeling today? I hope y'all feeling like real men and women should, because I'm feeling like a real man should. And that's right, I'm repping the Sixers today. Even though, all right, they made the playoffs. They have to play the Knicks. We got to play against the New York Knicks in the first round of the playoffs. I don't expect it to go well. I don't think that the Knicks are a very good team. They actually have the same record as us. Go figure on that. But the Sixers, as you know, we've had a lot of problems getting past the second round when we've had the MVP of the league like last year with Joel Embiid, and it just didn't turn out right. And the reason I'm going into this whole thing is because I've been riding with the Sixers for decades, since I was a little boy. I've been riding with the Sixers. Remember when AI and the Sixers went to the NBA championship in 2001, and they won that first game? We thought, oh, this is going to be a series because the Lakers were just sweeping through everybody. And they gave us a 5-game sweep. We beat them the first game and lost the next 4. Was I riding for the wrong team? No, I can't ride for the Lakers. I can't ride for the Bulls. I can't ride for any other team. I've never been a fan of any other team. Definitely not no Boston Celtics. Shout out. No, I'm not shouting out them bums. But I think they're going to win it this year. I do. I think the Celtics is going to win it this year. They have what it takes to win that thing. Hopefully something goes wrong and they fall off the track. And then the team that they rode for was the wrong team. You know, like all those San Francisco 49ers fans. Yeah, it's all good. It's all love. But I'm an Eagles fan, so what can I say? I'm an Eagles fan, so what can I say? Oh my God. What what's that? Burb? Is that BIRB? Says you too cute to be yapping like this. Yapping like what? And when did I become so cute? When did I become so cute? I appreciate the compliment. But come on, man. We all gotta work. We gotta work. We gotta work. You know? What up, Care Bear? What's going on? Care Bear says, I remember that. Yeah, I remember it well. I remember it well. I remember watching that first game and being like, oh my God. He wasn't never gonna win no championship with AI. I loved AI. And people bitching, recently people been bitching about the statue that they gave AI. And I'm like, they talking about it's too small for the contribution that he gave to the NBA. I was like, okay, he gave the NBA cornrows, tattoos. Really, he didn't give the NBA tattoos. Dennis Rodman gave the NBA tattoos. Can't front on that. Dennis Rodman gave the NBA tattoos. But he gave, definite one thing that AI did, Allen Iverson gave to the NBA was that hip hop swag. Because he was very unapologetic when it came to the hip hop swag. He gave the NBA that. He refused to wear a suit. He refused to dress up. He was like, I'm gonna wear my chains. I'm gonna wear my Timbs. I'm gonna wear my oversized jeans. This is how we riding. Can't be mad at him. But what he didn't give the NBA was a championship. If he would have gave the NBA, he didn't have to give it to the Sixers. If he would have gave the NBA a championship, it would have validated everything he did. But instead, like, okay, you are a nice story. You didn't win nothing. You never even went back to another championship. He didn't. He didn't. So that crossover means nothing. That heart of a lion, because he was barely 6 feet. A lot of people said, he's really not 6 feet. He's like 5'11" at the most. But that heart, all that heart he gave, I mean, you gotta monetize that thing. You gotta turn it into a championship. You have to. You have to. Or else you become a Charles Barkley. Or else you become a Charles Barkley. The round mound of rebounds. No championship. You got to, maybe one or two. They ain't winning it. They ain't winning it. You can't talk with the Jordans. Yeah, you played with them. You played with the Karl Malones. You played with all of them. Karl Malone never won one either. But anyway, let me get this. I'm talking about that time when you rode for the wrong person. When you rode for the wrong person. Saroji W says, AI gave the killer crossover. But if you remember correctly, they took the crossover away from him. Remember, his crossover used to be all the way out here. He used to cross you over. Like, how do you go all the way out here and still cross him? Like, he let you see it. But he was so quick with it. It was like, boom. But it was a travel. It was a travel. You know what I'm saying? They took that away. He still, listen, man. He didn't win it. He didn't win it. Shout out to all my AI fans. Shout out to all my Sixers fans. Shout out to all the NBA players that never won a championship, because there were so many fans that had been pulling for them. Shout out to all of the Patrick Ewing fans.
90 seconds.
Oh my goodness, what did I do? My bad, y'all. I done messed around and didn't. That's Blog Talk. Y'all can call into the show. Well, we'll get into that in a second. I didn't set the time right. I must have set it to 15 minutes. I didn't realize we've been talking for 15 minutes. Not yet 15 minutes, but it's close. We're close, baby. We good, though. We good. Everything good? We good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Levels is good. Carol Chamberlain, me friend, me favorita. Always a good time. Really great to see ya. Nasir, Muhammad. What up with you, King? Thanks for coming through, man. And Akib Ansari, thanks for coming through. Appreciate y'all. Theodore Roosevelt says, why do you look like Hitler? You know, we've had some people come on this show and really reach just to get a comment, just to get their name. Listen, if you come and comment on the show, I'm going to shout your name out. You don't have to do nothing crazy. You ain't got to do it. Everybody gets a shout out. This is an interactive show. Let me let y'all know that up front. This is an interactive show. I want to hear your feedback. I want to talk to you. We can talk, we can dialogue, we can go back and forth, we can argue, we can disagree, we can disagree to agree. Because I hate when people say agree to disagree. We can disagree to agree. But are y'all ready? Let's do this intro. Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. We do this every single Saturday from 1 p.m. till around 2:30-ish. And the reason that we say 2:30-ish is because sometimes it gets so heated that we just have to do a little OT on a Saturday. And it is a Saturday. This is the show where adults come out and play with other adults. We laugh, we cry, we argue, fuss, and fight, go back and forth with each other, bust it up all crazy. We take an introspective look into our own personality to see the way that the universe projects us into this thing called the world and try to figure out this thing called life. I am your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the rrrr. And if you can't say Omar with the rrrr, well then you just say Omar with the R. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. I'm feeling like a real man should. I hope y'all feel like real men and women should also. And today on the Urban Therapy with Sun show, we are talking about that time you rode for the wrong person. That time you took up for your little brother and you didn't realize that your little brother was the one who started everything. Did your little brother apologize when you got a black eye because you was riding? Did he apologize when he ran off on you because he was scared and you fought in there like a trooper thinking that your little brother is fighting behind you? Like you get the little one's little bro, I got his big brother. And you got rolled on by his big brother and the little dude that your little brother was supposed to be fighting. Did he apologize? Did you ride for him again? You taking up for your fam. You know what I mean? If had you not taken up for your little brother, you probably would have got in trouble with your mom or your dad or both. Like, no, we're not that type of family. We take up for each other. We look out for each other. We make sure that each other are okay. You can't run off on your little brother. You can't do that. You can't leave him out there. Oh, hell no. Hell no. That's not, hell no. Yeah, Mom, but my little brother a punk. He a punk. And he started the fight and lost the fight. And I wound up losing the fight too. That time when you rode for the wrong one. Stacey White talking about them Detroit Pistons and Dennis Rodman. Yeah, man, the Bad Boys was crazy back in the day. They had the squad. They really wasn't that good, but they would beat the shit out of you. I don't know what kind of basketball they was playing. And that damn, who was the leader of the pack? That Isaiah Thomas, Bill Laimbeer, of course, Dennis Rodman. What was that other cat? Rick Mahorn. All the shout out to the Bad Boys. Yeah. If it wasn't for Phil Jackson, I don't think that Jordan would have figured them out. I don't think he would have. I think they would have kept whooping his ass and frustrating the shit out of him. He may have won the championships going forward, but I don't know if he would have went for 2 3-peats. Shit is really amazing. But that's what we talking about today, y'all. That time when you rode for the wrong person. What y'all got for me? Emily Dunlap in the house. I said Emily. Def Javis. Def Javis. Not Jeff Davis. Def Javis. That's dope. He says, look, ma, one of the Olmec heads. I'll be an Olmec. I'll be an Olmec. I'll be Washita. I'll be a Washita. I'll be a Maroon. I'll be any of the Aboriginal tribal members. Tribal warriors. Any of them. Yes. Olmec, call me an Olmec. Yeah, I like the way the Olmecs look like they had on the old football helmets from back in the 20s and 30s. I like the way they did that. That's right. Josh says, love your hoodie, bro. We better bet Knicks today. Go Philly. We better beat the Knicks today. Go Philly. That's what I'm talking about. Will we do it though, Josh? Will we? Yeah, I mean, when the Eagles finally won a Super Bowl, man, you know how it took so much weight off our shoulders. We just waited and waited and waited, and they finally did it. And the Sixers, they did it in 83. Come on, it was 83. It was 83, dog. Come on, man. We talking 40 years. Come on, son. I was at the parade in 83. 12 years old. I was at the parade, doggy. I was there. I'm not there no more. I can't. I've been lost for 41 years. Nasir says, okay. No to drinking coffee. I drink coffee. This is tea. This is good herbal tea too. Def Javis says, who's Jeff? I don't know. He's definitely not here. I know Def. Not Jeff. I mean Def. Bicalano blog tracking. Thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. And all your emojis. I appreciate it. Nasir says, door brother. I go to GAM. Okay. I don't know what that is. Def says, where are the moderators when folks are spamming? Don't worry about it, man. Let them do it. I mean, I don't worry about no spammers, the trolls and all of that. They can live. As long as they don't get in the way. As long as they don't stop you from expressing yourself. As long as they don't try to take up the whole chat space. I let them live. They can live for a little bit. They can live a little bit. Ricky Shop says, yo, let me join, bum. I got nothing for that. Donovan Star says, do Diddy like booty? I don't know. Ask Diddy. Infinite Discernment. What's good? Laini Sriyatha? Bro, I sub. Yo, man. Appreciate that. Count bells for that. Ring the alarm. Another soul is dying. Whoa. I said ring the alarm. Another soul is dying. I appreciate that. Appreciate it. Al says, I don't know English, but your face was very beautiful, and I wanted to say that. I am happy that a person like you is so beautiful. I am Iranian. That sure looks like a lot of English for you not to be knowing. It's impressive. That's a lot of English for me. Like, I bet you I couldn't do that in French or Spanish if I know it. Okay. Infinite Discernment says, I'm always late. And I was late too. I ain't start till almost 1:30. Don't worry about it. It's a Saturday thing. Theodore says, greetings from Cape Town, South Africa. Damn, what's good? Shout out to South Africa. Shout out to Soweto. Shout out to what's the other Johannesburg. Trump or Biden? Biden. I say that proudly. And not that I love Biden, but I hate Trump. People talking about no, we can't do less of two evils. I'm like, I can do whatever I want to do. Fuck Trump. That's for Trump. Not for y'all. That's for Trump. Donald J. Trump. Yeah. We're not doing that again. Okay. But Donald J. Trump. Speaking of what we talking about today, riding for the wrong person. Riding for the wrong person. Now, you can't tell Trump supporters shit. They are sure that he's the guy, that he's the God, that he's the disciple, that he's the prophet, that he's the answer, that he's the best. They are confident in that. And I'm thinking, when you talk about, listen, Joe Biden beat him, but you don't hear anybody talking about, yo, Joe Biden is the greatest. Yo, I want me a Joe Biden t-shirt, some sneakers, a pair of jeans, a button. I need Joe Biden paraphernalia. No, you don't hear anybody talking about like he's like he's gonna turn the country upside down in a positive way. You never hear anybody say that about Joe Biden. And you didn't hear anybody say that about Donald Trump before he got elected. But Joe Biden has done a lot better than Donald Trump did in his administration. But you can't tell Trump supporters that shit. And, you know, the Democrats have gotten such a bad rap. And I don't know where that shit is coming from. But I do know where it's coming from. It's really grounded in racism. It really is. Not that all Democrats are black, because they're not. But because Democrats cater somewhat, definitely not all the way, to the needs and concerns of black people, then, you know, they're wrong. Like, what have the Democrats done for you? Welfare, food stamps? And I'm like, well, they didn't really do that for us, but I'll take it. My question is, what have the Republicans done for anybody who wasn't rich? What have they done for anybody who wasn't seven figures? That's all I want to know. Show me their policies where they have helped the common man. That's all I want to know. Somebody gets shot or mass shooting, they be like, see, these Democrats. I'm like, it was a Republican doing the shooting. Yeah, but he wouldn't have done it if it wasn't for these Democratic policies. Somebody throw the wrong person out in dodgeball. Like, yo, you out, the ball hit you. Nah, man, these fucking Democrats, man. Nah, it's the Democrats. I was not out. That ball didn't hit me. Yes, it did. It clearly hit you. It bounced off of you. That's that Democrat shit. Steph Curry hit a 3 in the last 2 seconds of the game and win it, buzzer beater. Democrats. It's the Democrats. LeBron deserved to win. The Celtics should have won. It's that Democrat shit. You break a nail, opening up your car door, trying to pump your gas. See? If it was Republicans,
seconds.
what the fuck is going on here? How can it be 90 seconds when it says that it has over an hour left? Listen, if the Blog Talk stream part goes off, we're gonna still ride, man. We're gonna still ride. But yeah. Everything is Democrats' fault these days. I think it's crazy. I think it's real crazy.
60 seconds.
Okay. Um, Hold on. All right. But yeah. So all of the, like Donald Trump is on trial in a criminal trial right now. Who ever heard of a president being in a criminal trial as the defendant? Who has ever heard of anything like this? I mean, it's like it's the wildest shit I ever heard in my life. But hey man, you can't stop people from loving who they love. And I'm not going to try. But I'll say this. You can ride for the wrong person because you really admire them or because
10 seconds.
somebody said that they were great. With Trump, all he has to do is say that he's great. It's not like other people are saying it for him. He's saying it. And they like, yeah. What they say, they like him because he speaks his mind. I was like, so let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You will follow a man that doesn't have any self-control or any discretion over what he says. And do y'all really think that he says what he thinks all the time? He may do it more than any other politician that we've seen. Visually, it may seem that way, but can you imagine what he doesn't say? Look at what he has said. Can you imagine what he doesn't say? And with all of that, with him being in front of the camera all the time when he was president, when did he do his presidential work? You ever ask yourself that shit? Like, being the president of the United States is a lot of paperwork. There's a lot of meetings. You have shit to do. How does he make it in front of the camera every day and set the news cycle for every day and still perform the duties that a president has to do every day? When you ride for the wrong person, it doesn't make any sense to me. Def Javis says, has our esteemed host ever impersonated Tavis Smiley for money? Sure hasn't. Can you impersonate Tavis Smiley? He doesn't have a personality worth it. Like, who's gonna know who we're talking about? Like, is he impressionable or impersonatable? Magomed Che, thanks for coming through. Appreciate it. Cameron says, Infinite, the day is energizing for me for sure. I pray the same for you. Theodore says, South African president. South African president. Does South Africa have a black president? They need one. I mean, after our great Nelson Mandela passed, Mandela, cellar dweller, that's what you can tell us. Clear the way for the prophets of rage. Oh, today is 420. I don't smoke, so it slipped my mind. Yeah, I don't smoke either. Yeah. Harry House, thanks for coming through. And Infinite Discernment, she don't smoke either. Dag. Let me find out. This is a no smoking show. Stacey White says, I found out about Trump for myself, not because I heard what other people say. So do you support him or not? Carol says, he just says anything off the cuff. Yeah, he's like a shock jock. He says things for shock value. And it works. Caribbean says, I really wonder if people who rode for Trump feel like they rode for the wrong person, especially after the insurrection. Some people did feel like they rode for the wrong one, but they're not very vocal. If you notice, a lot of people, they feel like, yeah, I don't know what they're seeing. He got them believing none of what you see on TV and none of what you hear, unless he's on TV and you hear him talking. Make it make sense. Oh, Stacy says I'm a Democrat. Okay. Listen, man, I don't hate Trump supporters. I just think they're a little lost. That's all. I would love to have been able to drink the Kool-Aid that they drinking. I would love to admire somebody. I couldn't admire any politician like on that level. Even when Obama was president, I liked him. But it's not like I didn't see any flaws. It's not like I didn't see any holes in his game. But anyway, that time when you rode for the wrong person, what do we do when we ride for the wrong person? We can vote for the wrong person. We can fight for the wrong person. We can advocate for the wrong person. You know, have you ever done a favor for somebody? Have you ever done a favor for somebody and you realize that you really shouldn't have done that favor for them? Like maybe you helped them hurt somebody else and you didn't realize that's what was going on. So in a way they kind of fooled you, they kind of gamed you, they kind of, conned you or whatever. And now it could be somebody that was close to you, or it could be somebody that you knew, and maybe y'all were cool like that. You admired them, and you thought they were good people, and you found out later on, nah, they're not really good people. They really ain't shit. You know what I mean? But how do you reconcile your conscience when you ride for the wrong person? Because it can get ugly. Like I said, there are people sitting in jail for years, decades for some. I got a cousin, a young cousin, just turning around. I think he's turning about. Shit, he in his mid-30s now. He'll be getting out next year in 2025. I think he has like 16 months left or some shit like that. Something crazy. 18 months, something like 18 months, something like that. And I was talking to my older cousin, my first cousin, and her son. It has been locked up for like, I think this is like his 14th year for a crime that he claims that he's innocent of, but he refused to snitch. He refused to tell. And I'm like, on a street level, that's very, very admirable. Or is it? Because those same streets that you were so loyal to, those same streets that you rode for, those same blocks that you claimed and defended, quote unquote, those are the same ones that you'll get shot on, that you'll spill blood on, that you'll get betrayed on, that won't show you even 1/8 of the loyalty to those streets that you showed. Those same streets. Now, if you told me, well, listen, I wasn't going to tell because it would have made my time in jail harder because this guy's connected, and even if I would have told and came home, it might have put my life in jeopardy and my family's life in jeopardy, and I figured I would just do the time or let the facts of the case exonerate me. Because I can half-ass respect that, or at least see the reasoning in it. But doing 14 years on a 16-year bid for somebody who wouldn't do that shit for you because they didn't do that shit for you. See, that's the thing. You commit a crime, you take a felony for somebody, and they don't make a way for you to be exonerated. Like, they didn't go to jail. You did go to jail for what they did, but they didn't, even without incriminating themselves, they didn't say, my man ain't do that. That wasn't him. I don't want y'all looking at me, but I'm telling y'all he didn't do it. He did not do that shit. Did they put money on his books? Did they come and see him? Did they support him? Did they write him letters, send him kites? I don't know if they did any of those things for him, but I think that the answer is no, based on the intel that I've gotten. Now, on a positive note, while he was riding for the wrong person, but on a positive note, he got his GED while he was in jail. He's taking college classes while he was in jail. He got his driver's license. I did not know you could get a driver's license while you were in jail. What in the hell? You can get a driver's license while you in jail. I said, what in the hell? They allow you to get a driver's license while your ass is in jail. I said, what in the fuck? Yo, they allow you to drive a car while your ass is locked up. I said, what in the hell? Got a driver's license and my GED college classes in jail. Well, he turned a negative into a positive, and maybe when he gets out, he'll have a lot to give. A story to the youth. He's writing a little book. From what I understand, it seems like a good look. Praise to my baby, cuz he never was the one that had a chance in these streets. It was kind of crazy. Yeah, there was some issues. There were some familial issues that may have influenced his decision to hit them streets. And my first cuz has to own up to her part of that. And she has. She has. So let's just say this. All parties involved seem to have started to get their lives cleaned up. But it's a wild ride. Let me see what's going on here. Because I don't see, for me, I don't know about y'all, but the stream, well, the chat has stopped moving. And I got a sneaky I have a sneaky suspicion that y'all probably still writing, but I don't see it. So we're going to see what we got. What we got. What we got. All right, let me see. Let me see. Did y'all stop speaking? No, y'all didn't. So just like I thought, let me see. What the hell? All right, come on. Okay. See, my chat up here stopped at Stacey White saying that she was a Democrat. But as you can clearly see, there's more. All right. So Carol says, I will not idolize anyone. And she says, yeah, way too many times I closed that door, never to reopen again. I hear that. And hold on. All right. Stacy says, I hope I do not be riding for the wrong person. I hope my discernment is on fleek. Me too. Ricky Shop, what's going on? He said, I got hit with 10 years and I stood 10 toes. You bugging. Go back to bed, grandpa. All right, you stood 10 toes. My nephew, I'm sorry, my baby cousin rode for the wrong person. Who did you ride for? I mean, you know, you can tell your story. Who did you ride for? Because you may have rode out for somebody that was worth riding out for. My cousin didn't. He rode out for some suckers who let his ass sit and didn't do shit for him. Those are just the facts of the matter. And I ain't gonna front. I ain't involved in all that street shit. The streets don't have a retirement plan. They don't have insurance for your family, for your kids and shit. They don't even have a box of tissues for your mom. Yeah, on TV, yeah, we gonna take care of his family. We gonna make sure his kids is taken care of. That's on TV. In real life, they don't do that shit. And you ain't gonna lie to me and say that they do, because they don't. They go to the funeral. They might break somebody off with a couple of dollars. But then it stops. Your ass is gone. Charge it to the game. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. And you're not gonna tell me no different. I'm not from the streets, but my family from the streets. So you're not gonna tell me nothing about the streets that I don't know. Not one thing. Nothing. You're not gonna tell me about drugs. You're not gonna tell me about theft. You're not gonna tell me about hustling. You're not gonna tell me about pimping. You're not gonna tell me about prostitution. You're not gonna tell me about nothing. You're not even gonna tell me about homelessness. You're not gonna tell me nothing. Nothing about them streets. Nothing. Nothing. Mm-mm. Nothing. And I don't mean, I ain't coming at you. I'm just letting you know what I know. Because I'll be your grandpa. But think about it. Your grandfather is always going to tell you the right thing to do. He's going to tell you stop hanging around them knuckleheads. Use your brain. Act the way that we raised you. Instead, the streets didn't raise you. The streets didn't raise you. So it is what it is. But we can talk. Do 10 years. You did 10 years for something. You proud of that? You proud? Right? Cash that pride in. Cash it in. You should be able to monetize that pride. Write a book. Call it 10 toes down. I stood 10 toes down. I did a dime. People, I bet your boys didn't even give you love for not telling. Just saying. Okay. Classy Love, what's good? Kevin says the person who he's been covering for better be putting money on it. No, they ain't putting shit. They ain't put shit on his books. They ain't put no money on his books. You know what I mean? I'm looking at my cousin's pictures, with them going up on VI. He got a baby. He had a baby before he went in. So that child, come on, man. That child a teenager now. Come on. What we doing? Your parents are in the grave. That's one thing. Your parents are here. See, here's the thing. That the streets don't take into account. But every prisoner has to take into account. When you locked up, you are a liability. You ain't feeding your family. Your family got to feed you. You ain't educating your family. Your family has to educate you. You ain't raising your kids. Your kids have to be raised by somebody else, and you don't have no control over that. Your girl, she gets no love and affection. You can marry her while you are locked up. Maybe you can get conjugal visits. If that's good enough for you, all right, cool. But the bottom line is, you don't know. You don't suffer for her with her. You don't stress with her. You don't share the good times with her on the outside. You're unable to do that, and you don't know who she's chilling with. Is she gonna put her pussy on lock for 10 years for you? Maybe some will. Maybe some won't. Honestly, it's not any of your concern because you can't do it. Simple as that. So I mean, it ain't nothing that jail life shit. Nah. I'll be the last one to praise that. Fuck out of here. I've been on this side of the bars for almost 54 years of my life, and I'm gonna make it however long without being on the other side. We're not doing that. But I ain't never been threatened by no prisoner. They ain't tough. They be soft. You know what I mean? You might not have told, but I bet you around a bunch of other cats that told. Rat City. I used to think these prison cats, I used to think that they really was 10 toes. They some snitching ass, gossiping ass niggas. And tell me I'm lying. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. All right. Let me see. Amos says, go Sixers. That's what's up. Cameron says, how did he take the test? You said, did he drive a golf cart? They actually have cars there where you take the written test, just like if you on the outside, and then they have you take a driver's test. As a prisoner, you take your driver's test, and you pass, you get your license. So they do things like that to try to prepare you to be reintegrated into society after you finish doing your bid, because they know that they're going to be mad challenges for you. Now, my cousin did a bid. He's doing his bid up in Wisconsin. And let me tell you something about Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Let me tell you something about that. When I went up there last week, and I got to go back up there next week. But one thing I noticed about that city is that it doesn't change. You know, if you leave Philly for 5 years, you come back, you be like, what the fuck is going on now? Buildings are gone. Streets are gone. Shit that been flipped around, rearranged. You know, up there. The same shit, the same streets, the same buildings that I saw when I was a kid. Because we used to go up there every summer from my birth up until around time when we stopped going up there every year when I was 11. After I was 11. Last time we went up there on a consistent basis like that was 1981. But yeah, that shit don't change. So he can come home. The whole city is made like a square. East is east, west is west, north is north, and south is south. There's no northeast, there's no southwest, it's easy. There are no winding roads where you be like, well, no. The number streets, first, second, third, all the way up into the hundreds. It's easy. When he comes home, he can get back on like this. You can't do that in Philly. We got all these different neighborhoods. We got neighborhoods like up in West Oak Lane where you don't make 4 rights and end up in the same place that you used to be. But up there, you can do that. So he has that advantage. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. But yeah, he got his driver's license. I was asking my cousin to say, how you get a driver's license in jail? They ain't got that shit in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania need to talk to Wisconsin like, yo, man. Pennsylvania be like, yo, the motherfucker is in here because he was driving. Nah, he gets no license. He never get a license again. He was fleeing from justice. Okay. Theodore says, word, the streets ain't got no retirement plan. Instead, it ends you. Yes, they do. It's like that. No 401k in these streets. True story, Amos. Carol says, ain't nobody worth me not having my freedom. I was born free, I'ma stay free. Kerry says, that's about to be my FB status. I stood 10 toes. That's what's up. Yo, I saw somebody steal somebody's lunch from out of the cafeteria at work, and I ain't say nothing. The camera said everything. I ain't say nothing, though. I ain't say nothing. He was wrong. All right. Logan Hepper says, yeah, I pooped my pants once, too. Okay, cool. All right. Amos says, leave Philly for even a month, and you'll be confused. Man, you know it. You know it, man. You been here. You live here. Philly, you go away. Your way ain't your way. The clubs won't be the same. The buildings will be torn down. We got all this gentrification. They don't have no gentrification, yo. Up in Milwaukee, I ain't see no gentrification. The black neighborhoods are still the black neighborhoods. The white neighborhoods are still the white neighborhoods. Ain't nothing changed. Even the malls. I'm like, so Capitol Court is still Capitol Court? You can't do that here in 50 years? Come on, man. No. Apache Gen X says, are those chains real? Yes, they are. We would never wear fake chains. I'm from Philly. We don't wear no fake chains. I'm from Philly. A lot of times we don't wear no chains. But I do. M. Dot says, don't quote me, brother. What did you say that I wouldn't quote? I don't know. Logan Hepper says, did not expect that quote on God. My bad. Okay, wait. Did I miss something? I'm all lost. Stacey White says, as long as I can help it, I am not going to jail for nobody. Man, come on, man. I don't even want to get caught up in that conversation. Ain't doing jail shit. Stay free. Born free, stay free. Born free, stay free. I met a lot of people who rode for a lot of the wrong people because that's how they grew up. I don't know about y'all, but I have been around multiple families where them kids ain't have no way out. There was no way they was going to do good out here. If they did, then they was breaking the cycle. And good for them. Wonderful for them. But for the most part, there was a beaten path that they were definitely going to stay on. But riding for the wrong one, you can ride high in a really serious situation, like actually doing a bid for somebody, or you can ride low. You ever get in an argument with somebody because you thought that the person you was arguing for was right? It could have been a small fact. It could have been a small fact, like a little baby fact. Like, I don't know, like Central America is a continent. And you're like, yeah, it is. It's Central America. Central America, you got North America, Central America, and South America. And Central America is its own continent. Like, you know you got Google on your phone, right? But I'm only saying this to outline how something simple, you could be riding out for somebody, something simple, because somebody had a good idea, or because they spoke passionately, or because they seemed believable, or because they seemed honest. So here you are. You out there acting like a front man and a hype man, like, yeah, we ride. We right. Yeah, we right. Central America is a continent. Yes, it is. And you got Honduras, you got Mexico, Honduras, El Salvador. What are the other South American countries? Just a few more. A few more. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me a minute. We gonna solve what we gotta solve. Yeah, you know what I mean. What countries make up Central America? Okay.
Belize, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Panama.
Okay.
Within Central America is the Mesoamerican biodiversity hotspot, which extends from northern Guatemala to central Panama.
Okay. So Central America is usually defined as consisting of 7 countries: Belize, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Nicaragua, and Panama. I didn't even realize that Belize was in Central America. I thought it was in South America. I really did. In Nicaragua, I didn't realize that was South America. That was Central America. I didn't realize. The hell? What map I've been looking at all these years? But yeah, without Googling, you'll do some shit and argue some shit like that. Like, yeah, it's a continent. It got 7 countries. How is it going to not be a continent? Well, let's see. Is Central America a continent?
According to Britannica, Central America is embedded in a tectonic plate, but both the landmass and the plate are much smaller than those of the continents it bridges North America and South America, so it is not considered to be a continent.
That's just crazy. No, it's not. You arguing back and forth, getting passionate about it. Yes, it is. You see, you dumb. See, you ain't go to school. I got a high school diploma. That's how I know that Central America is a continent. You stupid. You dummy. Riding for the wrong one, baby. Riding for the wrong one. Riding for the wrong one, baby. Riding for the wrong one. Ride for the Apache Gen X says, big up yourself, man. That's what's up, man. Good looking. If you're talking to me, you talking to me? I hope so. Andy V says, oh my God, that chain must be worth so much money. Slow down, dog. I ain't rich. You know, shoot, if you a black man and you ain't got gold chain money at some point in your life, you've been doing something wrong. Because a black man is going to come across a gold chain somewhere in his life. Listen. Somewhere in a black man's life, he's going to come across some gold chain money. He might not come up with ring money or bracelet money, but he's going to get a gold chain. It might be a choker. It might be small. It might be short. But at some point, he's going to get a chain. Somebody going to give him one, pass him down one, give him one as a gift, something. You ain't going to make it through life. I think Italians got to get a gold chain too. In an open button down shirt. Almost down to, expose the chest hair. Yeah. You're going to be exposing your chest hair. You got to have a chain. You got to. But no, I mean, they ain't cost that much. I mean, set me back a little something. But, you buy these things when you have the money. I had the money then. P.S. says, if the chains are real, sell them and fix your teeth. Ain't nothing wrong with my teeth. Look how white they are. You saying because I have gaps in my teeth? So what? So what? I believe I'm handsome. I can't even. There's a picture here. Is it you? I don't know. But if you are a man and you worried about another man's teeth, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But if you think that I could afford these chains, but I couldn't afford braces, I don't know. I would never get braces though. I don't know. I like a natural look. Like my daughter has braces now because her mom, she's yeah, I use my teeth though. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I be like, my teeth dope. Man. I be brushing those shits. You know what I'm saying? This shit is white. I mean, I bet you your teeth not as white as mine. I bet you. These shit is white. But I ain't mad at you. Okay. Stacy says, my family was for the streets, but not me. I hear that. Dimples D says, hello, O. Hey, Care Bear and family. What's good? What's good? Carol says, me either. Oh, that's what's up. Logan Hepper says, hey, Carol, how does pneumonia get one of those fancy wrench things? Let me see. Carol says, I remember my son tried hanging with the boys on the corner. It lasted 2 days. I found out and embarrassed his ass, and that was the last day. I will not let the streets have my child. And she also says, even if it's income tax time. Oh yeah, you talk about a black man is gonna find a way to get a. Yeah, you got to. You got to at least one in your lifetime. At least one. K-Man says, I have definitely argued on someone else's behalf only to find out that they were wrong, like in the worst way. Then I had to retreat to the shadows. Like that cartoon, with the Family Guy. No, it's Homer Simpson, and he just disappeared into the hedges. Like, Yeah, it happens. It happens. And Kevin says, even with the kids, some kids will have you defending them when they knew damn well that they were culprits in some BS. I'm gonna get into that in a minute. The Sunman Receipts, what's good? Kevin says, you are handsome. What's dude doing all in your grill like that? Yo, man, these cats on the internet be gay. They be gay, and they be, you know what I mean? Either they gay or they be hating. And you know, it just be like that. But you know how niggas is. You know what I mean? Niggas be hating. We was born and bred to hate. It comes all the way from slavery. We can't be seeing each other showing love. We gotta go on the internet. You know what I mean? And display. But I ain't heard nothing. Ain't shit. Look, I got the mic. And I got the camera. Fuck he got? He got a phone. We all got a phone. Matter of fact, let me use my phone. Let me use my phone to address a hater. Yeah. Okay, wait. Let me finish. Let me see. What do you think? All right. Yeah, Taylor Morgan says, hey, what's up? What's going on? Thanks for coming through. But listen, check it out. Kids. See, if you're a parent and you know damn well that your kid is a liar, this is why it's important. This is why our parents got on us so much when we was younger about lying to them. We thought they just didn't like to be disrespected by lying. What we didn't understand is that when our parents were telling us not to lie to them, they were saying that I need to have full confidence in you because I can't defend you when I know that you're not 100%. When I know that you'll lie to me, how am I going to say that you didn't lie to your teacher, that you didn't lie to the principal, that you didn't lie to the cops, that you didn't lie to the detectives, that you didn't lie to the judge, that you didn't lie to your girl? How am I going to say it when I know damn well that you don't tell the truth? How am I going to do that, son? How am I going to do that, daughter? How am I going to do it? If you won't tell me the truth, I can't help you in truth. I'm going to have to help you in a lie. And how am I going to be confident about that? I can't stand strong on it. That's what our parents was trying to teach us. We didn't know. Some of us kept lying because we just to avoid an ass whooping or punishment. How about you stop fucking lying? Not all parents was trying to whoop ass. Some parents was actually trying to help you. If you get pregnant, shorty, I can't whoop the baby out of you. Although some have tried. If you get a girl pregnant, son, I can't whoop you and have that affect the child. We got to come up with a plan. We got to do better. So if your teacher calls me up to the school because you've been misbehaving, I need to be able to tell the teacher that my son or my daughter told me that this is the way it happened. And I know that they're telling the truth because they don't lie to me. You know goddamn well you can't go up to the school and say that shit because you know goddamn well that your son or your daughter is a liar. They lie first, tell the truth later. Their first option, whenever confronted with that little fuck shit that they do, is lie. They'll lie over something small. They'll lie over something big. And you got to go up to the school and listen to their teachers berate your child, or just basically tell the truth on them or her. And you got to eat that. But you might not. Because you might be a lion ass your goddamn self. So they, you know your child got the lion from you. So fuck it, you got to go ride for a lion ass. You got to go up there and lie for you. I know my baby wouldn't lie to me. She don't lie. He don't lie. So, you know, y'all need to learn how to teach. Y'all need to learn how to lead. Y'all need to learn. Y'all need to learn. Y'all need to learn. Y'all need to learn. Y'all need to get off my child's back and stop learning how to act and keep your shit intact. If I have to come to school again, I'm going to put something to your chin. I might bruise your chin. I might rearrange your nose. If I had to come up again, I'll do one of those. And I'm pissed that I had to leave work, even though I don't work. I'm at home on the welfare, getting the check right over here, trying to scheme up a little something from a sugar daddy. Had to open them legs, spread the eggs. Yeah, he hit the eggs, got another child. Yeah, got another check. Yeah, the shit is kind of wild, but I know that my kid is good. And yeah, they got locked up a couple of times. I knew they would eventually because they stand 10 toes down. And they don't fuck around. What we doing, y'all? What we doing? What we doing? Cool Cat says, kids. Emily says, why you giving them their 10 minutes of fame they're seeking? Because they came to the show. Everybody gets a trophy who comes to this show. Everybody. That's why. That's why. I ain't gonna let them take over the show. But they get their little shine. They get the little shine. They came for it. They might even put a like up. I don't know. You come here for the love, you get it. You come for the love, you get some. You might get a little, you might get a lot. You participate the right way, you might get more than 10 minutes. You might get a little something. But I'm sorry, Emily, I'm not evolved enough to get directly confronted and act like a person ain't there. You know what I mean? You might catch your eye jammy over that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta let motherfucker know. Plus, you know, you gotta let motherfucker know. Yeah. Okay. Kid says, it's cool, Emily. We can handle the trolls in the chat. Replay the Urban Therapy intro in your head. He'll cut up and he's back on topic. That's what's up. There's been a whole lot of talk lately about not being on topic. You know, get off the topic. You know, motherfuckers be lying. Let me tell y'all something. Got motherfuckers writing comments on shows like, I've been listening to this show for years. And it seems like you're giving these trolls all your time. You go to their profile. You've been listening to the show for years. It says that you just created this profile last week. Even the supporters are trolling. It's probably somebody out there that's like, well, why you ain't giving me your attention? Them cats are new. What about me? The fuck out of here. Went right to the profile like, oh yeah, joined. What is it, like 10 days ago? Some shit like that. I was like, oh, okay. Been listening for years. In the background, that's what they said. I've been listening for years in the background. Well, yeah, I've been in front of this cat. When we was getting 30 people a show, where was you in the background when our numbers was like 20 people, 30 people, 40 people? Where was you? Was in the background? That's what you was doing? Now the shit is climbing a little bit. Now you want to come out? Well, damn. The audacity. But love is love, though. We still got love for you. My 10-day listening for years in the background supporter. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right. Let me see. Kevin, wait a minute. Kevin Mackin says, hey, what do you say? Use your manners every damn day. A boom chick, a boom chick. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody write a rhyme. We're going to read them shit. Carol says, Emily, I actually enjoy their rant. It's so funny to me. Once again, let them have it. Yeah, fuck them niggas. Fuck them niggas. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Look, new people that's coming to the show. I hope I haven't given y'all the wrong impression. Like, I mean, I got a good amount of I don't give a fuck in me. Even my give a fuck got I don't give a fuck. Like, listen, fuck out of here. Use a flea. Use a flea. You ain't getting no blood up in here. Okay, so Kevin Megan says, check this verse as I spit out manners. The parents out here better be better planners. Look into this Trump guy, he's kind of nifty. And the only way to get back to 1950. Yeah, he busting rhymes. I appreciate that. He got bars for days. Yo, the rhyme is kind of fat. Yo, picture that. A cat coming on my show to drop a couple of bars. This shit is a flow. Yo, do another one. I'll read another, son. This shit is fat and it's kind of fun. Yo, I said that the show was interactive, introspective. I can do that shit with a directive. Yo, bust another rhyme for me and I appreciate that shit. We're going to do it one time. See? Yeah, that's what's up. Kevin Mackin. That's what's up. The name is Jerry with a capital J. Hey, dude, how you doing? Rolling, hope you're doing mighty swell. Man, I'm feeling like a real man should. I hope you feel like a real man should too. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for showing the love. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. I'm your host, Sun752, and we are talking about the time that you rode for the wrong person. When you rode for the wrong person, they wasn't the one you was riding or dying, and you almost lost your life. Meanwhile, they was gone. Pew! Pew! Left you at the gang war. Charles B, what's good? Okay. All right. Emily says, if they're supporting, I hope they have subscribed and liked the show as well as hit the notification bell to let you know, let you know when you go live. Don't half step, go all the way. I agree. 100% I agree. That's good. That's good money. Okay, the name is Jerry with a capital J. It says urban therapy. I thought it's for therapy. Well, there are different types of therapy. I'm not a therapist. Don't get it wrong. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not even a life coach. We talk about life experiences here. That's what we do. We give you a platform. We use this platform to talk about certain things that go on in our minds and try to work out certain things that happen in our experiences and try to come to some kind of understanding and free ourselves from all of the things that we feel like have been holding us down. Whether those things holding us down have been people, places, or things, thoughts and ideas. Sometimes you just got to get it off your chest. And this is a place where you can get it off your chest. So that's what the Urban Therapy with Sun thing is about. I'm Sun. This platform is the therapy. It works for some, may not work for all, but we're going to give it a shot. Hang around a little bit. You'll see. You'll see. We've made magic happen before. All right. Okay. He says, perfect. That's the exact thing I think I need. How do you schedule private appointments? You can't. We're not doing that. You're not doing none of that. And he said, my doctor is telling me I should visit a counselor, therapy rather than physical therapy. So if trying to find you're trying to find different options. All right. Your doctor told you you should. Well, why didn't he give you a referral? You got insurance? I mean, if you have health insurance, you can get a referral to a licensed therapist. They'll help you out. Help you get it off your chest. And that goes not only for Jerry, for anybody. You know, black people often have this stigma about seeking therapy. Like going to a shrink. They watch too much TV. They think they're gonna sit on a couch and tell all of they secrets to a psychologist or a psychiatrist, and he's just gonna give you all this advice. Let me tell you something. Psychologists and psychiatrists, they don't give you advice. They listen to you speak, and then they help you to analyze the things that have happened to you. The only advice that they're going to give you is to try to help you feel better about the decisions and choices that you've made, and try to help you see yourself for what what you are and what you've done and how you feel. Now, you talk about a life coach. A life coach is, they're going to cuss you out and tell you that you stupid and you made all kinds of dumb decisions. They're going to tell you to get rid of the toxic people in your life. And a life coach, some of them have a certification, a lot of them don't. But they give you the advice that your friends or family would give you. And sometimes they give you the tough love. Psychologists, they can't give you the tough love. You can sue their ass. You can sue their ass. Okay. So yeah, the time you rode for the wrong person, your kids, you might have rode for your best friend. You know, people aren't always honest with the things that they have done, and they can get you into situations where you may be ready to, strap up arms or go to, physically handle a situation, and come to find out that the person that you loved and admired and cared for was the exact problem. They running around here starting trouble, and then they want to go and hide behind you and push you to fight for them when shit goes left. But there's some things that you can do to expose that situation with the quickness. One of the things that you can do is ask them, well, what did you do while you were there? Because you didn't run over here. You came over here. So when you were confronted with the situation in real time, how did you handle it? What did you do? Now, depending on the way that they answer that question, should make a big impact on how you handle your decision to go forward. Real shit. Don't let nobody get you into no childish shit, no crazy street shit, because you was trying to be loyal. You can be loyal to a person without doing no dumb shit to them. Loyalty has different meanings for different situations. And if you don't recognize that and acknowledge that, you can find yourself getting caught up. That time you rode for the wrong person, brothers, sisters, favorite cousins, classmates. That could easily happen with classmates when you in high school. Because, when you're young, you're impressionable in high school. You want to fit in a lot of times. You might bend to peer pressure. You want to be with the cool kids. Your image in high school means a lot. Of course, not everybody has the same high school experience, but your brain, your psyche, your understanding and decision-making ability has not developed when you're a teenager. So sure, some people seem to be more advanced than others, but even the ones who are super advanced, you cannot be greater than your experience warrants. You can't be greater than your experience has taught you. And experience really is the greatest teacher. It's the best teacher. You can't beat it. Your experience tells you what happened in past situations, and it can also tell you how to handle yourself in this current situation. That's the good thing about experience. My experience. Let me see. Sleazy Juan is in the house. What's going on, Sleazy Juan? He says, son, can you come in the other room right quick? Your girl's weaves keeps getting in the way of her listening. My glizzy. Of glistening my glizzy. I need someone to hold her fake hairs back. For those of y'all who don't know, a glizzy is a hot dog. Because it's not a sausage. So if you are describing yourself as having a glizzy, all right. Okay. I guess girth means nothing to you. Or length. Kevin Mackin, good looking, man. Thanks for the super chat. He said, dropping heavy rhymes. The shit is clean. Here, $5 to support the stream. I dig your rap. I know what you mean. We're going to take back the American dream. Yo, let me read it again. Dropping heavy rhymes. This shit is clean. Here's $5 to support the stream. I dig your rap. Yeah, I know what you mean. We're going to take back the American dreams. And it seems that the stream is still going on for a few minutes. We're going to be in it to win it. We run it back, rewind it, and spin it, and do it again. Yo, thanks for the $5, my friend. You my bro now. Yo, you on the show now. Yeah, you got the whole shit in tow now. You're down with the crew. I'm down with you. Yo, we down with each other just like brothers. As you are my brother from another brother. I'm saying, I say, you my brother from another mother. And I'm glad you came through to the show and you discovered that this is some place where you can get your shit off. Because we come hard every day. You'll never come as soft. Off the record, my dude. Yo, I appreciate the shit and I appreciate you. Nathan Rogers says, people are hot dogs. He says, Kip Kinkle over here, over the Matrix at an early age. I don't even know what that means. I ain't mad at it, though. Tyrone Washington says, Jerry, if you need therapy, I'm here for you, buddy. I'm a licensed person. I don't charge that much. Good luck. Nathan says, people are who they eat. They who they eat? Ah, man, this shit is crazy. Carol says you ain't working with a lot if you got a glizzy, sleazy. Listen. Hey, listen, he tried it. He tried it. It might work with somebody. Kevin says, hell yeah, man. You're tight as hell. Love the channel. Thanks for dropping bars with me, man. Anytime. I've been waiting for somebody to do that shit. This shit is monumental. I'm going to put an asterisk on this show. This is what's up. And thanks again. I appreciate that super chat. I really do. We're about to get up out of here in a few minutes. Man. But yeah, riding for the wrong person can have you questioning every decision that you make in your life. Because you want to make sure that your judgment is on point. You gotta make sure that your judgment is on point. Off topic. Anybody see BMF, the last episode of BMF? What y'all think about that shit? What do y'all think about the direction that the show is going now? You know, because a lot of people know the story of Big Meech and BMF and all of that. So they kind of going into the fictional part now. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Is the show, does the show still have the same quality? And Power is coming back on. Well, Power Book or whatever. That's coming back in June. This is supposed to be the last season. What do y'all think about that? Will it be good? We good? Will it be good? Let me know. Let me know. I mean, I fucks with that kind of shit. But yeah, you want to make sure that your judgment is right. You know, and it's a trust and reliability thing. You don't want to be out here riding for people. Forget about whether they will ride for you or not. Because you don't want to be out here riding for people that are going to steer you in the wrong direction and make somebody else get hurt that didn't deserve it or wasn't even part of the whole problem, wasn't even involved in the situation. And that's what some people that you ride for will have you doing. So you got to be careful. You got to really, really watch yourself out here in these streets. You got to watch yourself out here in these streets. You got to watch yourself out here in these streets. But the more you learn people and the more you learn, okay, this is the type of person that has integrity. This is the type of person that I know if they get into some shit, then that came to them. So yeah, they have my full support. Meanwhile, these other people, you may realize like, nah, this is like the boy who cried wolf. They just like to, see people get stirred up. They like to see some action that will go in the wrong way. That's not the type of person that we're looking for. No. Let's do these birthday shout outs, y'all. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious 420, April 20th, and they deserve to be, and also the first day of Taurus. And they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, Delano McIntyre. No relation, but what up, guys? Turning 41 years old today. And also, Akpara Gift, happy birthday to you. And Kenya Singleton, happy birthday to you, ma. And Pamela Crawford, turning 45 years old today. And Wilhelmina Hicks, turning 56 years old today. And Elaine Smith, also turning 56 years old today. And Penny A. Vina, turning 31 years old today. And my girl, Gliader Gatling, turning 63 years old today. And Donnie McLaurin, turning 58 years old today. And last but not least, my man Anthony Pearson. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious April 20th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out. Rock on it, do the damn, rock out. Rock on it, do the damn thing, you do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings, you do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, I said go hard, go for yours, and remember. Go hard, go for yours, and remember, these cats will make you ride and have you getting put inside a paddy wagon on your way to the precinct. That's when you're sure that your shit stink. You made the wrong decision. Maybe you were influenced, but it's something you shouldn't have been doing. And next time, hope you do better, because right now shit is getting hot like a sweater in the summertime. It feels like a dummy time because you made the wrong one. But listen, son, you can change it all around when you get out and get you a good lawyer. Don't be about that monkey business again, yo. Don't listen to all your friends. Gotta check motherfuckers, suckers, and Tommy Tuckers to eat Smuckers jelly, yo. You smelly, them niggas is stinking, making you feel bad, yo. Next time, listen to your dad. If your dad ain't around, find you a unk. Make sure that you have to debunk all the misinformation that people are giving you. You ain't gotta ride real fast. Sometimes you gotta make it last forever. Keep sweat. I'm gonna tell you how to have a better bet. Next time, things will go right if you get your shit right tonight. All right. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. Love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another Urban Therapy with Sun show. I want to thank everybody for coming through. I appreciate y'all. And I don't appreciate y'all a little bit. I appreciate y'all a lot. Make sure y'all hit the like button, share the show, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all and love y'all right back to life. Y'all have a great day. No exceptions, man. Do your damn thing. And I holla back. Peace.